today? I look like that droopy dog. You know that cartoon character, Droopy Dog? Because my hair looks like it's like uh uh the ears of Droopy Dog. Man, I look terrible today. What the heck happened to me? Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm just here to tell everybody that I'm not loading up any more videos here. You got to go to my main channel. I'm only doing live streams here, and no, you need to go to my main channel. Just type in Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle into the YouTube search, and it'll take you to my main channel. All right? Type in Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle. Okay? And watch the live streams over there because that's where all the information is. All right? Anyway, so anybody want to talk about anything? Let's talk because this is a free, not free, but it's an open chat because I don't have anything to say right now. I'm just coming here to tell people to go to my main channel. All right. So anybody here, please go to the main channel because that's where I'm doing my videos. I'm not doing any more videos here. Anyway, God bless everybody. I appreciate the kind words. And yeah, I look dapper. So, yeah, sure. Are you sure you have your glasses on? And if you don't have glasses, maybe you need some. But I appreciate the kind words. Let me say hi to everybody here. Hold on. Chester Marie, how you doing? Sebastian, what's up? Seven, how are you? Appreciate that. Denise, how you doing? Appreciate the kind words. James O'Rourke, God bless you and everybody else in the chat. Appreciate that. What's the main channel? You got to press into the YouTube search Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle, and you will see my main channel come up. It's got almost 4,000 subscribers. It's got like 3,900 or something like that. Or 3,000, I don't know, something like that. You've got to go to the YouTube search, okay? Not Google. Put Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle. Got to put those four in. Not 4-2. What's going on? Anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? All I know is that it's you can talk about any topic, folks. Just bring up anything, and I'll try to talk about it to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, 3.97. Yeah, is the how many subscribers? Right. It's almost got 4,000. Make sure you watch the live streams, okay? That's what all the new videos are, mainly the live streams. But you know, watch the regular videos too. But I'm not sure if you haven't seen those. But the live streams, I know for sure you haven't seen. Okay. So anyway, anybody got anything to talk about? Like I said, I'm just coming on here to just to tell everyone to go to my main channel. Adaptable, how you doing? God bless you. Appreciate it. Well, Sebastian, I've told them all that. You know, everything you just said in that comment, I've said that on my main channel. Yeah, and 223 is also the backwards 322, which is the skull and bones thing. But anyway, so what else has been going on in the news? Let's see. Oh, you know who died today? Let me see if I heard that correctly. No, what next? You didn't miss nothing. No, you didn't miss anything. I'm not talking. This chat is about nothing. So anybody want to bring up a a topic, just bring it up. Someone's asking me, do I think that was Damar Hamlin at the game? I don't even know, but that's a good point you're making. I never even thought of that, whether that it wasn't Damar Hamlin. I don't really follow football, but that's the football player that collapsed on the field, and they made a big deal out of it. And I talked about it in one of my live streams. He supposedly came back, but he didn't come back to play, but he was supposedly at the stadium where the Buffalo Bills lost the playoff game. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to whether it was him or not. But what is interesting is the 4 teams that are left, because I told you the 1989 Super Bowl, which I'm going to do another video about just to show how incredible, because I have to remind people how incredible this puzzle is connecting to Elvis. I don't even want to get into the major details of that Super Bowl where Elvis was the halftime show. I'll do that again, which I've shown, like I said, many times already, all the connections. But the fact that in that Super Bowl, hold on, who were the teams that played in the 1989 Super Bowl?
According to NFL.com, the best photos and moments of Super Bowl 23 between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals played on January 22, 1989 at JEWrassic Stadium in Miami, Florida.
So it was the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals, and they're 2 of the last 4 teams that are left. So if they both win, and they're not even playing at each other. They're not playing each other. So they have a chance to both of them go to the Super Bowl. What is the chance? I mean, think about how crazy that is if they go. But they don't have to go, and I'll tell you why. Because there is an alternative. Watch. Which Super Bowls did Kansas City Chiefs win?
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, as a member of the now-defunct American Football League, AFL, the franchise won 3 league championships, 1962, 1966, and 1969, and Super Bowls for 1970, and Live 2020.
So they won the 1970 Super Bowl, which I told you 1970 is 197, is the 45th prime number. So that could be a possibility on that front. And they also won the 2020 Super Bowl. In the 2020, there was that was the 54th Super Bowl. So the 54 is connected to Elvis too. So what I'm saying is that they don't have to win. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that it doesn't have to be Cincinnati and 49ers, but it would make sense that the halftime show that was Elvis in 1989 Super Bowl was Cincinnati and 49ers, and here we are, they're down to the last 2 teams, last 4 teams, and they're 2 of them. Crystal Gem, how you doing? Appreciate the hearts to you. Appreciate you. Yeah, someone's saying that Damar Hamlin was on oxygen just a few days ago, and yet he was like acting like nothing was wrong with him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying hi to a few more people here. Jim Jones, what's up? Yeah, that's right. It's the Sin in Cincinnati. That's right. Sin. Naughty. That's right. Naughty Sin. What next? How you doing? Anyway, like I said, that's a very interesting thing. And let me tell you what else. Where do the Kansas City Chiefs play football?
According to Kansas City Chiefs, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
What is the address for Arrowhead Stadium?
GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium is at 1 Arrowhead Drive, Kansas City, Missouri, 64129.
Here's what's important. What is Kansas City, Missouri area code? I don't know. I'm just taking a guess.
According to Wikipedia,
There it is.
area code 816 is a telephone area code in the North American numbering plan for
It's
Kansas City
816.
Street.
816. It's 816. That is Elvis's death date. Okay? So that's why 816 is important here. Okay? So I don't know. I knew this from a long time ago. All right. Take care if you have to leave. I appreciate that, Sebastian. Anyone have anyone have a topic to talk about? I'm just mumbling here. Who is the other team that's in the Super Bowl? You have Kansas City. I mean, that can go to the Super Bowl. It's Kansas City, San Francisco, and Cincinnati. And who is the fourth team? Does anyone know? Because, see, I don't follow this football crap. The only reason I'm even talking about it is because the Super Bowl is a big deal to this Elvis puzzle. I hate sports. Oh, man. Come on, you lukewarm, lazy bums. Say something, folks. Man. The chat, nobody's saying a darn thing. yeah. The Philadelphia Eagles, that's right. And the Philadelphia Eagles, they play in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? The PP. What is the area code for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Look at that. There's a 445 area code. Where's the 445 area code? Come on.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, you like it when I yell, huh? Well, get used to it. You're going to like it. Because I'm going to be yelling a lot in the future. Anyway, Phillies lost World Series. Oh, the Phillies went to the World Series this year? I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, I've talked about the Super Bowl being in Glendale, Arizona. Yeah, that's right. And I live in Glendale, California, Man, I look like a monster, man. I'm having a bad hair day, folks. I told you I look like that dog, Droopy Dog. Amtrak goes to Philly. Yeah, okay. What, you want me to come down there and have coffee with you, 7? Is that what you're asking? I thought you were supposed to come here. What does Kobe have to do with Elvis? Kobe, the reason Kobe is connected to Elvis, first of all, Kobe equals 33, right? And he died on 126, 126. And 126 can be like 1-8 because 2 plus 6 is 8, and Elvis is born on 1-8, so 126 is 1-8, and he's 18 days or 18 or 19 days after Elvis's birthday, which is 1-8. Because if you add that day 126, it's 19 days, but if you up to that day, it's 18 days from Elvis's birthday, okay? And yes, I saw your Pele comment, but you said you had to go, so that's why I ignored it. Anyway, yeah, I saw your Pele comment. Here, I'll read it before I move on. Pele died 330 days after the 33rd day of the year, which is February 2nd. That's right. Okay, got it. That's good. I didn't know that. But I knew that February 2nd is the 33rd day, yeah. Anyway, I can even tell you what the percentage is for the 33rd day. It's 9.04. All right. I know, believe me, I know everything down to the detail with important dates, I'm saying. Anyway, so where was I? What the hell was I talking about? Could somebody remind me what I was talking about? Oh, the Kobe. Kobe, um, like I said, he equals 33, and and uh, Elvis is the CC rider, okay? Because CC is 3-3, the letter CC, and Jesus was crucified at the age of 33, and he rose from the dead at 33. It's the number of ascension, and uh, why the heck was I bringing up 33? Now I can't remember why I brought that up. Oh, Kobe equaling 33. And the reason that it's because Kobe had the date 8/23 of his birthday, I believe. That's why. When was Kobe born?
August 23rd, 1978.
And he has a
According to
78 in his year, because I told you from Elvis's birthday to January 8th. I mean, from the first of the year to January 8th. If you don't add that day, it's 7 days. If you add the dates, 8 days. Okay, so the 7/8, the year he's born, is important, and the 8/23 is 228 days after Elvis was born. So from 1/8 to 8/23 is 228 days. And why is that important? Because, wait, not 228 days. Yeah, 228 days. Because Elvis died on the 228th day of the year, which is August 16th. Okay? August 16th is the 228th day of the year that Elvis died. From Elvis's birthday to August 23rd is 228 days. Does that make sense? That's why he died on 126, because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th, the day Seattle gets struck, which connects to Elvis. That's the main thing. And the 126 is the same numbers as the 162. Am I making sense? Even though it's so convoluted, but it makes sense, right? Yeah, and he wore the jerseys 2-4, which is the 4-2 backwards, and Elvis died at the age of 42. Okay, and he was born on the 8th day, and Kobe wore 2-4 and the number 8. So did you like the connection I made, and how that first let me get some feedback, folks. Are you guys like something wrong with you guys? Are you guys okay over there? You lukewarm lazy bums, man. What the heck? I'm asking you for some feedback, you lazy bums. There's 28 lazy bums in this chat. I tell you, it's unbelievable. I'm not moving on until I get some feedback. Yeah, I don't see any feedback. All right, I'm just gonna leave the chat. You guys are disgusting. It's making me angry right now. Listen. Anyway, so here now, since you guys are gonna be lukewarm lazy bums, let me just move on. Listen. So listen, pay attention. The reason that 8/23 is important, because, pay attention, okay? When was River Phoenix born?
August 23rd, 1970. According to
So
history.
he's born on the same day Kobe's born. You see what I'm saying? Kobe was born on the same day as this dude. And And he was born in 1970. What I just got finished telling you, the 197 is the 45th prime number. The 45th prime number is 197. Elvis has been dead for 45 years. Trump is the 45th president, right? You see what I'm saying? That's the another connection. And Elvis is the phoenix. He's the B side of the sea, the river phoenix. Okay, and uh, his brother Joaquin, the walking phoenix, he won his Academy Award at the age of 45, his first Academy Award. This Joaquin Phoenix. And he's born on 10/28, that Joaquin Phoenix. That's the day that Elvis took the needle on Bill Gates' birthday, 10/28, back in 1956. Okay? You see what I'm talking about? You see how incredible this puzzle is? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it, folks? Do you see how incredible this puzzle is? You know, I have a new neighbor that lives on that wall. He lives inside that wall. I'm not sure if it's a dude or a girl yet, but they just moved in, I think, yesterday. And I'm over here yelling and screaming. They're like, "Oh my goodness, where can we get our down payment back?" Let me tell them, I'll be leaving soon. I'm moving out of this dump. Anyway, where was I? Oh, about the River Phoenix and Kobe, and I was telling people about why 10/28 was so important, because that's when Joaquin Phoenix was born, right? Which is Bill Gates' birthday, which is the day that Elvis took the injection on live television. He was the first famous person to do that, and he took it on 10/28, 1956, when Bill Gates was 1 year old. And I told you that Bill Gates' birthday is important because it's the 666th day of the year. Okay? If you go from the first of the year, you go forward 666 days, it lands on 10/31. But, a year and 9 months and whatever, and 27 or 28 days up to his birthday. It's 666 days. Because I'll tell you why it's 666 days. Because 365 days is 1 year. And then if you add 301, which is what 10/28 is, it's the 301st day of the year. So 365 plus 301 is 666. That's why it's 666th day of the year. All right. Anyway, so Elvis takes the needle. He was the first famous person to do it, because everything's about the needle with Elvis. That's why Trump is the father of the injection, because Trump is the representation of Elvis. He's the Antichrist in the flesh, but Elvis is the true Antichrist that will be worshipped. Anyway, so like I said, everything's about the needle. That's why the Seattle Space Needle is so important to this puzzle. So Elvis takes the needle on live television on Bill Gates' first birthday. And remember, Elvis died at the age of 42. He took that injection 42 years after Jonas Salk, the guy who created the polio vaccine. It was 42 years to that day, because Jonas Salk is born on 10/28. Just pure coincidence that he took it on that day, right? Yeah, right. When Jonas Salk was 42 years old. Okay? And Bill Gates lives in Seattle. He's born on 10/28. Seattle's where Washington is. Washington's the 42nd state. Okay? And also, like I said, Joaquin Phoenix, the Phoenix, is born on 10/28, because Elvis is the Phoenix, connecting to the needle, connecting to Seattle Space Needle. And Elvis was the first famous person to have anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle, because he made that movie. It happened at the World's Fair as soon as it opened. Okay? Now, what's the other connection to 10/28 and the Phoenix? The transformer, the person who transformed from Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn Jenner. He's born on 10/28. Caitlyn Jenner is born on 10, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner is born on 10/28, was on The Masked Singer. And Caitlyn Bruce played the Phoenix. You see what I'm saying? Like what is this? How could this be possible? That that he's playing the Phoenix. He's born on 10/28, connecting to Joaquin Phoenix, who's born on 10/28, connecting to the River Phoenix, who died. You understand? Who died at and had the same birthday as Kobe. Okay. Oh, yeah, let me tell you something. People are starting to talk about the Elvis connections, by the way. All these other channels are doing it, and none of them are giving me credit, by the way. None of them. They're talking about the 88 connection with Elvis and everything. You're going to see. It's all going to come to fruition, folks. You're going to see how all the truth community is going to put the puzzles together at the very last minute. Watch. Right before the 6/11 comes up, you're going to be seeing a lot more people talking about it. Anyway, but I don't care. Like I said, I've already, I've already put it out there. They can do whatever they want. The people, I don't care. Oh, and somebody's saying, yeah, that Kobe died 157 days after his own birthday, which is a good catch, because I told you that the 37th prime is 157, right? And the 37 is the EL, exactly. Because the 3 and 7 look like the letters EL if you turned it upside down, the numbers 3 and 7 or 7-3. And EL means God in Hebrew. Anyway, also the 157 is connected to Elvis, Trump, and Obama, because from Elvis's birthday, if you go backwards 157 days, lands on August 4th. If you go from Elvis's birthday forward 157 days, lands on Trump's birthday. See, Elvis is the umbilical cord that holds this Trump Obama together. Yeah, let me just make sure I say hi to everybody real quick, because I said hi to most people already. But let me just Colin, how you doing? Metate, how you doing? Mickelson, PB Mickelson, how you doing? Appreciate you. Are you asking about the injection? Is it still good? Is it still going on here in America? Well, they're still pushing it, but because in New York they said that you can't even get a job. You still can't be a hospital worker without getting it, according to New York rules. Even though the court said it's unconstitutional or something like that. Stephanie, how you doing? Signature sentences, how you doing? Yeah, you're asking about that particular person who supposedly offed himself. Yeah, I don't really want to say their names because I don't want the algorithms to get triggered. If you want to find out the day he was born for me, because I don't want to put it into the. Just tell me when he was born. That particular person that you were talking about that offed himself, and I'll tell you if there's a piece to the puzzle. I don't think I really looked into him that much. Crystal, I'm not sure what you're talking about with those numbers. I must have missed your other comment. Okay, I'll have to go back and look later. Nora, how you doing? Yeah, to everybody here, and now that I have 34 people in the chat, which is nothing, of course, but it's better than nothing, I should say. I'm sorry. But look, the 34 people, now it's 33. Someone just left. Anyway, to everybody who's listening, make sure you go and subscribe to my main channel, because that's where I'm doing my videos now. I'm not doing any more videos here. So go to watch my live streams over there on my main channel. That's where I'm doing all the, because I'm down to my last few videos, folks. So don't look for me here. Go to my main channel. You're missing on the best info, the most important videos I've been saving for last, and I just put up a few. So type into the YouTube search Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle. You have to put those 4 words in, and you'll see my main channel. Jurassic Liars Elvis Seattle. You put that in, you'll see my main channel into the YouTube search, not Google. Anyway, so let me keep going here. Kobe was supposed to testify against Big Pharma. I don't know anything about that, actually. What was he supposed to testify about? Oh yeah, so the person that offed himself was born on 120, which, I mean, I'm sure that has some connections, because that's when the presidents are put into office, on 120. And the other one is born on Christmas Day, the woman who's see, I'm not saying their names, folks, the person that we're talking about. It's Christmas Day, the other one, huh? Yeah, I appreciate that. To everyone who's subscribed to all the channels, I appreciate it. But don't, and let me tell you something, it's not that I gain anything from it. I just want no one to miss, because there's so many, incredible connections that I'm showing, that need to be seen, So that's the only reason I want people to watch it, I feel bad for those who are missing it. They have no idea what they're missing. And for you guys who are here, I'm just telling you, it's for those people who've been here this whole time, or for, just even if you've been here only a year, it's still great, because you're seeing the most important videos, and how it's all coming together, this puzzle. Anyway, any last words, folks? Like, I'll stay on for another 20 minutes. I need to go buy a trimmer, because my trimmer broke. That's why I haven't trimmed it all. I mean, it's not like I want to trim a lot. I just want to trim down here and stuff like that. Yeah, that's right. The finale is coming. That's right. The last bit of info. Oh, thank you for telling me, Chester Marie. That's right. I forgot. I was going to look for this particular person that had died. That's right. Hold on. Someone's saying they lost their job due to the... Yeah, don't take it. That's right. You did the right thing. But anyway, let me tell you something, okay? To those people who took it already, hear me out, okay? Which is something I've been telling for since the beginning, okay? Listen, if you took it, understand you are not going to hell, all right? You are, this thing that they put out, all right, is not the thing yet. You understand? It's not the what, but it could be in conjunction with what's coming in the future. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Without that other piece, this thing is meaningless to your salvation. So to the people who failed the first test by taking it, okay, and I understand why some people did it, okay, because if you consider what was some of the alternatives, I'll tell you what I mean. There was people whose family members were stuck in nursing homes, and they couldn't see their mom or dad or relatives without getting the what. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that I still consider that failing, okay? You failed the first test, but I understand why you did it, all right? But you can't fail the next one, because the next one is going to be in conjunction with probably that. That's all I'm saying. So you're not worshiping the beast yet. The beast has to reveal himself first, then it will be worshiping the beast, okay? So anyway, like I'm just saying, for the people who didn't take it, you're good that you didn't take it. All right? And you know what I'm talking about, for the people who know. But I'm just saying, for those people who did take it, because I know, because my whole family took it. Are you trying to tell me, to all those people, do you really believe that every one of my family members, even though they're the nicest people, they're going to go to hell? No, that's no way possible. Because they, yes, and I do understand that it's not going to be come out right and just say, oh, you've taken the mark of the beast. No, folks, it's going to be known. Trust me, it is going to be known that you are taking a particular mark that is going to be instituted with that particular thing. So I'm not going to argue with people. Okay, it is in conjunction with the next thing that's coming out. Okay, so and the next one, when they do take it, or whatever it is, the mark, that is going to be the falling away, folks. The great falling away is going to happen then. No, I know. I'm just telling you that it's not, no way can it be this simple to deceive people. No way, folks. I don't believe that for a moment. There's way too many. God is not going to do that to all these good people who truly believe in God and believe in Jesus, okay? These people. There's just no way that I believe that, because that it would be that simple for Satan to do it that easy and fool everybody like that. No way. God is not going to allow that. All right. Yeah, no, I agree with you. They did trick people into taking it. I totally agree on that. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not the mark yet. There's just no way it can be this, this easy. No way. There has to be worship attached to it. There has to be worship attached to it. Okay, so there's got to be a second thing to this. There has to be a second part to it. And that is where the real test comes. See, that God is giving you a second chance. To those people who took it the first time and who know they did something wrong, now you have a chance, which is what I've been saying since the very beginning. Because it has to be known, okay, that it is what you're taking. I'm telling you. All right, folks, any last words? And look, for the people who might not agree with me, because there are channels who are saying that it's the mark. I just know that whatever they're pushing, I ain't taking. So my point is, I understand where people are coming from, but there's just no way that it's like that. It's just not going to be that simple, folks. Where they tricked all these little old ladies who love Jesus all their life. Think about what you're saying, folks. Think about what you're saying, people. That this poor woman who's loved Jesus all her life, committed her life to Jesus, and because she took that thing, it's over. No, she didn't worship the beast or nothing at the moment. She's going by what the Bible says. She doesn't fully grasp, that it could have something to do with it. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not that simple. There is going to be some worship attached to it. All right. And 7, I'll take you up on that offer. Yeah. Tell me which grid. Where's off grid? What city is off grid in? Let me see what the zip code is. Anyway. Someone's putting a Bible verse in. Let me see what that. Matthew 24:24. Yeah, so what do you want to say about that, Jeanette? I'm trying to see what you're... Yeah, Crystal wants to go too. Yeah, listen, that's why I said if we could start some type of community, I would love that. But everyone would have to pass a test. We can't just let anyone in because they might be infiltrators, For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Look, like I said, I am not saying that that they're not deceiving. They will deceive us, but I mean they will try to deceive us. But here's the thing. There is no beast yet. So in order to worship the beast, you have to have the beast showing first. That's my point. If you're going to go with what the Bible says, you have to read it exactly what it is. God is not going to not put a beast out and then put the mark out. The beast has to come first, then the mark, because it has to be the mark of the beast. Where is the beast? You understand? You have to have the mark of the beast. No, you didn't miss talk about Garo Land. No, I didn't talk about Garo Land. You're talking about starting a community? No, I just mentioned it right now. Yeah, I know. I've read that. People say that. That's what they use as a thing. Let me tell you what people say. The person put the comment down. All nations were deceived by sorcery, which sorcery in the Bible is pharmakia. Okay, which again connects to the what. I get it. But again, there has to be a beast attached to the mark. So for the people who took it, like I said, they failed the first test, but they get another chance. And this next chance will be their last chance. Okay. When that beast shows up and they bring this mark out, and whatever the hell this mark is, and if they take it, then there's no hope for you. Like I said, my family, they're not going to have an excuse. All right. Because I look at all the things I've been trying to show them. No one's believing me, folks. So, for the people who are having a hard time getting people to believe them, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, my family, it's not that they don't believe. It's just that, because now they all believe in God, but I mean, 90% of them, but they're just thinking that, that it's, not my imagination, but I'm just, making stuff up or whatever. I don't know what they think, but they just don't think it's what I'm saying is going to happen. But when it does, then they'll know, and they won't have any excuses on why they didn't, why they took the you know what when it comes out again. They won't have an excuse on the second one, folks. Now, no, sorry. I'm not buying it. I told you, there's no beast. Okay? There's no beast. The beast has to be shown first, and then it's the mark of the beast. All right? Yeah, listen, like I said, you can have your opinion. I don't, listen, I don't blame you for having that opinion, by the way. I totally understand it. But I'm just telling you what the Holy Spirit is telling me, that there's just no way that I can imagine that for those, I'll give you an example. If my mom was alive and my dad was alive during this thing, I know that they would have ended up taking it, you know, because let's say they were in a nursing home and they would have ended up having to take it or whatever the hell. And my family had to visit them. They would have ended up taking it anyway, but I wouldn't have done it. I would not have visited my mom. I don't care what it would have took, but I understand for those people who did, because they weren't fully convinced. They weren't truthers like us. Whatever the reason is, it's not that simple, folks. That God is going to send people to hell because they're not a truther. Come on. It's gotta be more than that. There are people who are beautiful people who are Christians who might not know everything. It's not going to be that simple. Okay. There has to be a beast attached in order to make it the mark. Okay. All I'm saying is that my mom, she was an angel, man. If there ever was such a thing as an angel on earth, that would be it. Okay. I'm talking about a good angel on earth, not a fallen angel. My mom was an angel. The woman had never done anything wrong in her life. And if she had taken that thing, are you telling me she was going to go to hell? Impossible. All right. But if she had taken a mark, then yes, that I agree with. But because there was no beast and there is no understanding of it being a mark, then there is no worship of that mark. Okay. So I can't even go down that path, okay? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. There's also very bad people who never took it. Exactly my point. Who are atheists and who are, I'm not saying all atheists are bad people, but they're going to go to hell. What I'm saying is that there was, people who were heathens who didn't take it. Like I said, for the people who want to believe it, I'm not telling you not to believe it. I'm just telling you my understanding of the Bible and understanding of God and what the Holy Spirit, you know, whatever's coming out of me, I'm saying that I believe that the Holy Spirit is giving me that understanding. But I can, like I said, I don't blame people who think that it is. Because I'd rather they think it is and tell people not to take it than to tell everyone go ahead and take it. I'd rather that be the case. That's why I don't blame people. Anyway, folks, any last words? What is a beast to me? The beast is going to, it's going to have an image of the beast. There has to be an image or his number or his name. It has to be somebody because it's the number of a man. All right. So that's what the beast is. Look, all I'm saying is the beast comes first. Please tell me where a beast came out of the sea. There was no beast out of the sea. Elvis is the beast out of the sea. I'm trying to make you guys understand that. He's the phoenix. He's the goat. He's the kraken. He's the beast out of the sea. All right, folks, 5 more minutes. I got to end the video. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, even though it was about nothing. But it was still important, some of the things that needed to be said, you know. When did River Phoenix die?
October 31st, 1993.
Yeah, and he died. We were talking about River Phoenix earlier, but I didn't mention his death date. And he died at the Viper Room, which is the Viper connects to the serpent. And I told you Elvis is the serpent. The words the serpent equals Washington, and that's where Seattle is. And he dies on Halloween Day. How many heads does Elvis have? Well, it's not so much how many heads he has, it's how many crowns he wears. So if he has 10, if he controls these people, you know, then he's got 10 crowns, 10 heads, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's connected to Elvis. That's all I'm going to tell you. Cuz Trump is one of his crowns, and one of his crowns is going to get a head wound. Trump gets the head wound. They all wear a crown. King Charles wears a crown. You know, what I'm saying is whatever the crowns mean when it comes to the beast side of the sea, all I'm saying is that it has to be attached to the image or the number of a man or his name. Where is the name of the beast or the number of the beast or the image of the beast? Where is it? Well, like I said, look, very soon we're going to get those answers. Every answer you guys are talking about is going to be revealed soon. Look, like I said, you're asking questions that are impossible for me to ask because I don't know every answer that the Bible references. I only know what the Holy Spirit has revealed to me. I can't give you every answer. If I had every answer, then I'd be God. And I'm just a regular dude, all right, that's been given this ability to calculate the number of the beast. And that's what I've been doing. This was my destiny from day one. And God has put every single thing in front of me. I just never saw it until I got saved. And as soon as I got saved, I saw all of it that was being, all the pieces of the puzzle that were being put in front of me. Okay, and like I said, we're all gonna see it soon manifest. Do I know anything about digital currency? No. I barely know anything about paper currency. I just know how to spend it. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's yeah, that's what that means. When it talks about the crowns and the horns and all that, they're talking about you know uh, certain kingdoms or kings, like you're saying, when the Bible talks about that. Um, anyway, I didn't say hi to everybody, so if I missed your name, I apologize because I was saying hi to everybody earlier. Let me see. Someone's putting a Bible verse out here. Let's see. James 1:5.
According to BibleRef.com, James chapter 1 verse 5, Niv. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you.
Yep, good. Yep, that's a good one. That's right. Just ask and you shall receive. But you have to genuinely, from the heart and your soul, be asking God in your prayers, cry out to Jesus like I was doing. I did that for so long, and hold on. I cried out so many times, but God didn't hear my prayers because he knew I was going to go back to my uh, disgusting ways right after I cried out. But when I truly was really truly not going to do it the next day, that's when uh, this overwhelming feeling came over me and said, well, now I understand. Now I understand what it means to be saved, and that every single thing you do, you're examining in your head, like, oh my God, you can't do this. What are you doing? What are you thinking about? What I'm saying is that then eventually it just goes away in the sense that you get used to living, you know, on the righteous path. You know what I'm saying? At first you might find it a little difficult, because I stopped cursing. But again, listen, I'm not perfect. We make mistakes, but what I'm saying is you need to repent, you know what I mean, and try to get back on the righteous path, okay? Even when you're even when you're doing stuff that you know is wrong. Anyway, my point is you live God knows your heart and soul. That's what my point is, okay? If you're wicked inside, he's going to know you. He's not going to let you into heaven. All right? But anyway, the point that there was something again, somebody reminded me that I forgot again to talk about. This is so weird. It's like I have so much in my mind that I can't remember. But your comment reminded me of what the other commenter said when I was going to talk about somebody who had died. I can't believe how easily I get distracted, man. Anyway, this particular person died today, and you'll see why your comment reminded me of it. So there was a person, and what's so funny is I used to watch this show on TV, and a child star died today. Some of you probably have no idea who he is. I didn't even know his name, but I knew his face. Let me show you his face. Let's see if you guys get it. How many people remember this? He was a child heartthrob. the the girls and the weirdo dudes liked him. I mean, I liked the show. I didn't like the dude. Because when you're a young person, you does anyone know this dude where he's holding? Does anyone know who this guy is? He died today at the age of 62, or not today, but sometime either yesterday or today or whatever. Who knows who this guy is? And the only reason I'm even bringing this up because of what there's a number attached to this guy. Does anyone know who he is before I reveal it? It was a show that had to do with school. I can't believe none of you guys know who this is. Like this, like right away, I knew who this kid was right when I saw it. I'm surprised none of you guys have seen the show. This is back in the 70s, folks. Nobody knows? That's weird. Out of 40 people, nobody knows, huh? You never had. All right. I'll give you guys 10 more seconds before I reveal who it is. I just can't believe that you guys don't know who it is. How is it that I know? Oh, maybe you guys are not old enough. That's why. I'm sorry. I forgot some of you guys are not even. Yeah. You guys are too young, probably. But this was in the 70s, this show. In the late 70s, I think. Anyway, let me just tell you who he is. Hold on. Yeah, now I see why. I forgot you guys are young, some of you. Hold on. I keep forgetting that, but still, I mean, it's not like, you know, 70s. You could be like 50 or something. Um, anyway, here, let me just say. So, the person's name is Lance Kerwin. Like I said, nobody knows his name. I wouldn't even know his name, but I know the show. The show is called James at 16. Does anyone here know that show? It was called James at 16, the show. And um, I want to know when it was. When was the show James at 16 aired?
According to Wikipedia, James at 15 is an American drama series that aired on NBC during the 1977-1978 season.
It's not James at 15, by the way. It's James at 16. But they changed it. It says James at 15 later became James at 16. Isn't that weird? It was James at 15, then it became 16. That is weird right there because the 15 is the crown, then it got changed to the 16. And it changed to the 16, and the 16 is the 1/6, which I told you connects to Elvis and Trump, born in the January and June, and also Elvis died on the 16th day of the year, August 16th, and he also died in the 16th state. And Lincoln was the first president that got killed. He's the 16th president, and the 16 is the PP. And I told you the 216 is August 4th, 216th day, and 16-2, the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. My two predictions. So everything is about the 16. So the fact that this guy died, but again, could it be coincidence? Absolutely. But the fact that it was aired in 77, 78, because that's the year Elvis died in 77, another pure coincidence. And that's the year Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown. To watch Gilligan's Island. People are talking about certain sitcoms or whatever the hell it's called. All right, folks. I guess that's it. So, again, make sure you're subscribed to my main channel because that's where I'm doing all my videos now, all the new videos. So, don't wait for me to load anything here. It's not going to happen. I'm only doing live streams from now on. So make sure you go to the live stream section on my on my main channel. So just type in JEWrassic Liars Elvis Seattle. You have to put those 4 words into the YouTube search, not Google. YouTube search, but JEWrassic Liars Elvis Seattle. Those 4 words. And you will see my main channel, which has almost 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm ending the chat. So I'll leave it up, or if you want to start from the beginning, go ahead and watch it. So yeah, I got to end the video because it's been an hour already, and I really had nothing to talk about. It was just me chit chatting with the viewers about whatever was brought up. Someone's asking me, knowing what I know, do you not find it weird how all these deaths relate to certain dates, or maybe they did not die on those dates? Look, that whether they died on the dates or not, I don't know. Some of it could be just a coincidence because people die every day, so it could be a coincidence. But people like Lisa Marie dying is no coincidence. That's not a coincidence because that totally connects to the 1989 Super Bowl, and that's the Elvis halftime show Super Bowl, like I said. And Elvis was 54 that year, and Lisa Marie dies at 54 right now. 54 is the February 23rd, which is the 223, 2023. Get it? The two February 23rd is the 54th day of the year. So everything is connected to that. And 54, and here's one thing I didn't say in that video that I did about the Lisa Marie 54. So for the people who didn't watch it, go watch it. It is so important. It's Lisa Marie, why she had to die at at the age of 54, I think. I think that's what I wrote. Uh or why she had to die. I'm not sure what I wrote. But that is such an important video. But what I didn't say, because pay attention. So I gotta end this video, man. Hold on, folks. I just gotta show you this real quick. So remember that if Elvis and his twin were born on 108, I mean I showed this, but I didn't show the second part to this. So oh, hold on, let me write it with a better pen. You can't see it. This is gonna be the last thing I talk about, folks. I gotta end the video. So, hold on. God, first of all, God bless all of you, and for the people who have to leave, but just pay attention, okay? So, if Elvis and his twin were born on 108, right? Because that's the date they were born, 108, and there was two of them, right? So if it's 54 and 54 is 108, let's just say that was the case, because the way I do it is 108 is 216, or 801 is 16-2, which is the August 4th and June 11th dates. But if you do it this way, 54 and 54 on 108, and what happened to one of them? What happened to one of them? If one of them's gone, you know what I'm saying? One of them's gone, that would leave 154. You get it? And 154 is the Antichrist. See, I didn't write that. I mean, I didn't talk about that in that video. You got to watch that video about why Lisa Marie Presley had to die, because the Antichrist is 154. And from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is 154 days, if you don't count that day, but up to that day. So go and watch that video. Someone's talking about some. Listen, I don't know nothing about this Andrew Tate dude, but he's just a clown. Even though he's saying, you know, certain things that make some sense. I've heard a couple of things he, like, when you're looking at some stupid videos, like short videos or something, all of a sudden he comes up. Uh, whatever. The dude's a heathen, whoever the hell he is, but his name equals 666. I don't even know what that means. Like, in what cipher does his name equal 666? Yeah, he's a hellbound heathen, whoever this dude is. In English gematria, what's his What's his full name? Do you know? Let me find out. When was Andrew Tate born? Well, I don't even know who the guy
December
is.
1st, 1986. According to Wikipedia, Emery Andrew Tate III, born December 1st, 1986, is an American-British social media personality, businessman, former professional kickboxer.
Oh, he's a kickboxer. Emery Andrew Tate. Let me put it into the calculator, and I'll tell you. I don't know what. Like I said, I don't use every cipher. I only use my calculator. Emery Andrew Tate. Well, even if it doesn't matter. Even if his name equals 666, it ain't gonna make no difference. Well, on my calculator, it equals 187. His full name, which has connections to certain things, but this dude's a nobody. So I don't know what they're talking about. What are they thinking, that he's the Antichrist? He's nothing but a hellbound heathen. Yeah, he's a nobody. Don't worry about him. No, he's a nobody. All right, folks. God bless all of you, and thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys as soon as I can. Again, go and subscribe to my main channel. Type into the YouTube search JEWrassic Liars Elvis Seattle. You have to put those 4 words in. If you don't put those 4 words in, you're not going to find the videos. I mean, the channel. My main channel is where I'm doing the live streams, folks. Go and watch it. JEWrassic Liars Elvis Seattle. Type those 4 words in. Go to my main channel. Watch the live streams, because that's where I'm doing all these great videos that recently that I've done that I'm not loading on my backup channels. All right. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video.